Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. Melissa Gilbert has always had a way of making people feel something real, a warmth, sense of nostalgia, a spark of genuine humanity that transcends the screen. And recently, the beloved Little House on the Prairie actress did just that when she sent an affectionate, heartfelt message to her When Calls the Heart co-star, Jack Wagner. The moment quickly melted hearts across the Hallmark fandom, reminding everyone that sometimes the strongest love stories aren't scripted. They're found in the bonds between castmates who share something extraordinary both on and off set. The story began quietly, tucked within the chaos of When Calls the Heart's upcoming season's production schedule. Fans have been eagerly awaiting updates from the cast as filming continues for the highly anticipated 2025 season. Then, out of nowhere, Melissa Gilbert posted a heartfelt message that caught the attention of fans and media outlets alike. It was simple, sincere, and full of the kind of warmth that makes people stop scrolling and smile. In her message, Melissa praised Jack Wagner for his grace, strength, and heart, calling him one of the most genuinely kind souls she's ever worked with. She shared a behind-the-scenes photo of the two on the set of Hope Valley, Jack with that signature gentle grin and Melissa beaming beside him in period costume. Her caption read something along the lines of, "Every once in a while, you meet someone who reminds you why you love what you do. Jack, you are that person for me. Thank you for your kindness, your humor, and for always bringing light into every room. You are, quite simply, one of the good ones." Within minutes, the post went viral in the When Calls the Heart fan community. Comments flooded in, fans gushing over the duo, praising their friendship, and celebrating how beautifully their chemistry had blossomed on screen. Melissa and Jack are the soul of this season. One fan wrote, "You can tell their connection is real." Another said, "I love seeing this kind of genuine affection. Off camera, it's what makes the show so special." What made this post even more touching was the timing. Rumors had been swirling for months that the upcoming season of When Calls the Heart would give more focus to Jack Wagner's character, Bill Avery, and Melissa Gilbert's new character, Margaret Thornton, a widowed writer who arrives in Hope Valley seeking peace, but finds herself drawn into Bill's world in unexpected ways. Fans had been speculating that their storyline would carry a deep emotional current, possibly becoming one of the most moving arcs the show has delivered in years. Melissa's message seemed to confirm that their connection wasn't just fictional. It hinted at a real friendship, one forged through shared creative energy and mutual respect. On set, insiders say the two are inseparable. They rehearse scenes with a quiet intensity, often adding their own emotional depth to dialogue. Between takes, they're known to laugh, tease each other, and even share coffee during long filming hours. Jack has a calming presence, Melissa said in a recent interview. He's funny, but there's this quiet wisdom about him. He listens, he supports, and he leads with kindness. For someone like me, stepping into a long-running show like When Calls the Heart, having a partner like Jack made all the difference. He instantly made me feel like part of the family. And Jack Wagner, never one to let a kind word go unanswered, returned the affection in his own subtle, heartfelt way. Not long after Melissa's post, he shared a photo of his own, the two sitting on a wooden bench in Hope Valley, both smiling as if they had just shared an inside joke. His caption read, "It's a gift when your work brings you friendships like this. Melissa, you're a light, both on screen and off. So grateful for you." The post sent fans into a frenzy. Suddenly, social media was filled with hashtags like Jack and Delissa and Hope Valley Hearts, as if a new dynamic duo had emerged. Some fans even began to root for their on-screen characters to become the next great When Calls the Heart romance, especially after the heartbreaks and farewells of previous seasons. But what makes this connection truly special isn't just the romantic speculation. It's the authenticity behind it. Both Gilbert and Wagner have had long, storied careers in Hollywood. They've experienced triumphs, heartbreaks, reinventions, and comebacks. And both have found a home on When Calls the Heart, a series built on faith, forgiveness, and second chances themes that mirror their personal journeys. Melissa, who has often spoken about her love for small-town storytelling, found something familiar in Hope Valley. "There's something deeply comforting about this world," she said. "It's about decency, about people trying their best to do good. That resonates with me, especially at this stage of my life." Jack, on the other hand, has been the steady heart of When Calls the Heart for years, weathering cast changes, creative shifts, and the evolution of his own character. As Bill Avery, he's portrayed a man haunted by his past, yet striving for redemption, a theme that's endeared him to millions of fans. Having Melissa join the show gave him a spark, both professionally and personally. "She's fearless," he said. "Melissa brings this incredible energy. She's playful but grounded, and she challenges everyone around her to be better." As production wrapped on several key episodes this season, whispers began to circulate that one of the show's most emotional storylines yet would revolve around Bill and Margaret. Sources close to the set described scenes that left even crew members in tears, moments of raw honesty, forgiveness, and unexpected tenderness. "It's classic Hallmark but deeper," said one insider. "There's a vulnerability to both characters that feels real. It's as if they're speaking not just as their characters, but as Melissa and Jack, two people who've lived, lost, and learned." Fans, naturally, can't get enough of this emotional thread. On fan pages and online forums, theories abound. Will Bill finally find love after years of solitude? Is Margaret's arrival the key to unlocking his guarded heart? And how much of their real-life bond will shine through on screen? Melissa's loving message certainly fanned those flames. Some fans even described it as the most beautiful off-screen moment of the year. Others said it reminded them why When Calls the Heart feels like family, because the people who make it treat each other like one. And that's the magic of this duo. Both actors come from eras of television where connection mattered, where casts became communities, and stories carried moral weight. Seeing them together feels like a merging of two timeless worlds. Little House on the Prairie meets When Calls the Heart. Two series bound by themes of faith, love, and resilience. Even Hallmark executives reportedly took notice of how fans responded to their posts. There are quiet discussions about extending Melissa's contract beyond this season, and even talks of developing a spin-off centered on Bill and Margaret's story, something that could explore the lives of older characters finding love and meaning later in life. It's a fresh angle for the When Calls the Heart universe, and one that audiences seem eager to embrace. Meanwhile, Jack and Melissa continue to show fans why their connection matters. During breaks in filming, they've been seen supporting local charities in Vancouver, tending community events, and spending time with fans. They both value gratitude and connection, something that's increasingly rare in the entertainment world. When asked about her heartfelt message, Melissa later said in an interview, "It wasn't planned. I just felt like saying something real. Jack has been such a supportive friend, and I wanted him and everyone to know how much that means to me." That simple honesty is what makes Melissa Gilbert so beloved. She doesn't just perform. She feels. She shares pieces of herself in every word, every gesture. And in a world that often feels hurried and superficial, that kind of authenticity resonates deeply as When Calls the Heart moves closer to its new season premiere. The buzz around Melissa and Jack continues to grow. Some fans have even begun calling them the heart and soul of Hope Valley's next chapter. It's easy to see why their mutual admiration has become the emotional centerpiece of both the show's story and its behind-the-scenes family. In truth, Melissa's message wasn't just about friendship or affection. It was about gratitude for the work, for the people, and for the chance to keep creating stories that move others. "You don't always get to do work that matters," she said. "But when you do, and when you get to do it with people like Jack, you hold on to it." Jack, for his part, summed it up perfectly in a later interview. "What we do on this show, it's more than acting. It's about giving people hope, about showing that love and kindness still exist." Melissa brings that energy every single day. She's not just a co-star. She's family. And that's exactly what fans feel when they see these two together. a sense of family, of shared spirit, of a love that's gentle and enduring. Their friendship has become a symbol of what When Calls the Heart stands for: connection, compassion, and courage to open your heart even after life's storms. As social media continues to buzz with admiration for the pair, one thing is certain: this moment between Melissa Gilbert and Jack Wagner isn't just a passing feel-good story. It's a reminder that behind every beloved show are real people whose kindness keeps its spirit alive. Melissa's words may have been written in a simple Instagram caption: "Be